Welcome to Baltimore's Inner Harbor. 70,000 plus have filled M&T Bank Stadium since 1998, the home of the Ravens. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Los Angeles Rams and the Baltimore Ravens. Welcome to the booth. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. We are set for a good one. Off we go here in the Inner Harbor. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. They'll run it. First carry of the game for Blake Corum. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
And his run game certainly didn't waste any time getting settled in. Nice job by the offensive line, displacing defenders at the point of attack, and allows the back to pick up a nice chunk to get this game rolling.
Stafford now to throw on first down. That's swung out to Ali. And he won't get away. Good overseas tackle there to get him down behind the line.
Brings up second and 12 at the 49-yard line.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Back to throw. Stafford. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
It is third and long. Back to throw is Stafford. That's into the hands of Corum. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down mark. So fourth down, the Rams will send out Ethan Evans to punt. Ravens send Tylan Wallace back to return. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. Jackson now to throw on first down. That is left side and caught by Fowler.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
That's to the right side. He's got Andrews. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
Third and short, Jackson. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
So on these play calls, Mike, on 3rd and inches, typically how it goes is we're going to try to take a shot, then there's a medium zone option, and then the last resort is just pick up the first down with something underneath and get that fresh set of down. So in this case, he settles for the underneath throw, but it's still enough to pick up the first down.
20, 15, and he will score. Derrick Henry, touchdown Ravens. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. The PAT up and good. And the Ravens will take a 7-0 lead. First out after the touchdown to send this one away. This fielded at about the 9. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. On the ground, it's Corum to start the drive. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. The veteran Kyle Van Noy in on tackle.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the 31, here is 2nd and 6. Here's Stafford. He'll get this complete to his man out of the backfield. And it'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. A pickup there of 28 yards.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
And he'll be ridden out of bounds after a gain of 6.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
Now a 2nd down throw for Stafford. That's into the hands of the tight end, Tyler Higbee. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
It's a gain of 10.
The drag route, we used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
Throwing again is Stafford. The catch made by Nakua. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open.
That one, take it in, middle of the end zone. Puka Nakua, touchdown Los Angeles. Joshua Carty comes out now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Rams will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. Tylan Wallace now on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
A 1st down throw for Jackson. Short, complete to Likely. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick 1st down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
They're running on 1st down with Henry. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. 12 was nice last time, so they did it again. Another 12-yard pickup and another 1st down.
1st down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground.
This is intercepted. Picked off by Darius Williams. Into space. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown. Hardy now to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Rams will move out to a 14-7 lead. So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. This returnable for Wallace. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And let's give him about 4 on that one. Cameron Curl up from the safety spot to make the tackle. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 6. Lamar going to work from the pistol. Flowers with the catch. And he is taken down. A big gain on that one. Great way for them to end this opening quarter. We are through 1. The Rams out to the early lead. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. Raven football, quarter number 2 begins as they've got it with 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson. Now a screen set up for Henry. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
From the 46-yard line, a 2nd down and 6. On the ground, this is Justice Hill. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Shotgun draw, trying to catch him off guard here, Mike, but the defense was having none of it. Thought it took a little too long to develop. Gave that defense enough time to get back there, stop him for no gain.
On 3rd down, Jackson. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. On 4th down, the Ravens call on Jordan Stout to punt. Returnable from the 17. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Stafford. He'll check this down to Corum out of the backfield. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a 1st down. So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. A shotgun snap to Stafford. This one complete to Atwell. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 41-yard
line. From the 41. Here's 2nd down. Now it's Stafford. And he let him a bit too much. And pass is incomplete. He was looking for Blake Corum out of the backfield. And it'll be third down.
There's certain guys, Mike, that have earned the right to make those tight window throws. And that doesn't mean that he's not going to get himself into trouble from time to time, but we've seen throughout his career his ability to make throws that other guys are either uncomfortable or unable to make is a big reason why he's kind of in a class all of his own.
This is 3rd and 6. In motion, it's the tight end, Higbee. Throw on 3rd down, Stafford. And that is incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
Wallace now on the return. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. On 1st and 10, Jackson. A throw on the move is caught down the right sideline. And he will go all the way. Zay Flowers. Touchdown, Baltimore. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
At their own 20-yard line.
They'll start this on the ground with Corum. Big gain on the ground here as he takes this up past the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive. A 1st down throw for Stafford. There's a short one taken in by Higbee. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 47-yard line.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 3. In motion, it's the tight end, Higbee. They'll set up the screen here to Corum. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the 1st down.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game, just one more thing for the defense to have to defend, make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone, defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing it.
And he's going to struggle to get back to the line, maybe a yard. That is Nnamdi Madubuike there to bring him down. From the 47 now, they'll work with a 2nd and 7. From the gun, here's Stafford. Open man, downfield, it is Adams. And he's in. Davante Adams. Touchdown, Rams. It's his third touchdown catch this year. The extra point from Carty is good. And the Rams have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. This returnable for Wallace. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
They're on the 28-yard line.
On first down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. That's complete. It's Justice Hill out of the backfield. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. A gain there of 21. Good for a Raven first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson. He'll swing this out wide to Henry. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
Jackson now on 2nd down. He's going to keep it himself. And he'll get only about 3 before being ridden out of bounds.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
3rd and 6. Jackson now. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. On 1st and 10, Stafford. To the left side, and Adams has it. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down. Working out of the gun, Stafford. Pass caught right side by Higbee. And tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. Now a timeout Rams, that's number 2, as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number 1. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. The shotgun, it's Stafford. Picked off by the rookie out of Georgia. And the Ravens are going to take possession here at their own 33.
Stafford's pass intercepted. The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Jackson now to throw on 1st down. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Zay Flowers, the intended receiver, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Now Jackson. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time. 3rd down coming up.
And he's lucky this one didn't go back the other way, Mike. He got away with just a bad decision, bad throw, and defensively, you get a chance to steal a possession for your offense. You got to capitalize and make those plays.
Two incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. Throwing Jackson. Out to his right. Taking off. He'll try to get there. Rams use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this 1st half. Here's Jordan Stout now as he's on to punt for Baltimore. Oh, no fair catch, and he pays the price. Big shot to make sure this return didn't even get started. Stafford now to throw on 1st down. Oh, he's going to find his running back downfield. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
That swung out to Ali. And he'll be out of bounds here. That's only a gain of a yard.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Tutu Atwell was the one he was looking for. Now it's going to be 3rd down. Now the Ravens use their 1st timeout. They'll talk things over before 3rd down. Throwing again is Stafford. Open man left side. He's got it. So, 1 half in the books. 2nd half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. This returnable for Wallace. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. On play action, here's Jackson. On the run to the right. He keeps it himself. And they'll finally track him down as he takes it up to the 45-yard line. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
The challenge of defending a dual-threat quarterback in the NFL, Mike, is that you just don't see them week in and week out, maybe like you do in college. So in this case, you defend everything perfectly downfield, but it's hard to account for a quarterback who can run. He escapes the pressure, tucks it down himself, and he picks up a big gain.
Here's Hill. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
2nd and 10. To throw is Jackson. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Jackson to his big target, Andrews, for the Baltimore 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success. This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
At the 43-yard line.
2nd and 11. They'll run here with Hill. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
The truth is, Mike, they just aren't getting the push they need up front. This defense has been a motivated group these last couple plays, and now for the 2nd straight time, they failed to even get back to the original line of scrimmage.
3rd and long for Jackson. And he's got it to Flowers for the connection. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on 3rd down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
A 1st down throw for Jackson. Quickly out wide, he'll get it to Hopkins. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
Certainly not how they drew it up for his first catch of the game, but he's on the board, and I think the hope is continue to go his way, and next time, let's try to pick up some yards.
Quickly, he gets it out to his right. And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line.
Man, what a big-time play here by the corner. It feels like he knew that play was coming before the ball was even snapped. You can see he sticks his foot in the ground and bursts. He ends that play before it even has a chance to get started.
3rd and long. To the air one more time with Jackson. Exiting the pocket right. Trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down.
And this is a great example of what can happen when you play complementary football. The back end holds up nicely in coverage, and then that front seven is able to wreak havoc and put an end to this play. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
He fields it at the 8. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
On first down, it's Stafford. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. 13 yards to start that drive, and a quick first down.
So, Mike, you look back at the quarterback and you see that this ball is coming out of his hand and it's going to be low. And the decision's made. You've got to go down to the ground to secure the catch. First order of business. Your hands are between the ground and the ball, no matter what that looks like. And then once you secure it, you've got to roll, protect the ball, and under no circumstances can that ball move or hit the ground. And how often do we see a great catch overturned on replay? So it's not easy, but you get paid to catch them all.
Stafford gonna give it to Cora. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up third down.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's third down.
In motion, it's the tight end, Higbee. Atwell sent in motion here. Throw on third down, Stafford. This one just too far for the receiver out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver. And now it's fourth down. Here's Wallace to return. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. On first and 10, Jackson. A pass pulled in by Henry. Still on his feet. Inside the 20. And he'll be out of bounds, but down around the 15-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 59 yards.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Ball run play. This is Hill. The hold closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
The tackle made at the 12-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Second down, they need 7. And the pistol, Jackson ready. Now a screen set up for Henry. That'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up third and
1. Third and a yard. Jackson. And he's in. Jay Flowers. Touchdown, Baltimore. That's his second touchdown this one, and he's got a half dozen for the year. kicking team on for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Ravens extend the advantage to a field goal. It's 24-21. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. This is Corum. Yeah. Blake Corum. He's inside the 25. And he will score. Blake Corum. Touchdown, LA. His second rushing touchdown of the year. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The shotgun, here's Jackson. And finally, they'll bring him down, but he's up beyond the 45-yard line. Terrific start to this drive. Gain is 23 and a first down.
This is an element to his game that we don't necessarily spend a lot of time talking about. He's not known as a traditional runner at the quarterback position. But when he has some space like he had here, he is more than capable of not only converting first downs, but picking up big chunk plays.
From the gun, Jackson. The left side into the hands of Hopkins. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. 2 plays, 2 nice pickups to start the drive. This one a gain of 18.
First and 10.
From the 35, it's first and 10. On the ground, they'll go with Hill. And good, hard running there. He'll push his way forward, gain of about 5.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Jackson now on second down. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
It's third.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
And it looks like he's going to have the first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
Critical third down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the fourth quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
They'll run it with Henry. Open space inside the 10. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's first and goal coming up.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get first down after first down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
Open right side is likely. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
So anytime you decide to blitz, the hope is that the secondary can hold up long enough to allow the extra pressure guys to get to the quarterback. But when you don't get to the quarterback and he's able to get the ball on time and in rhythm, there are holes in the back end, and they're able to pick up the first down. So on second down, they try to hammer it in on the ground, Mike, but now on third and goal, I don't think you have any choice but to put this ball in your quarterback's hands and test this defense through the air.
For the lead, here is third and goal. Pistol formation with Jackson. It is brought in the end zone. Zay Flowers. Touchdown, Ravens. 3 touchdowns in this one. He now has 7 for the year. Now this, an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. It's Corum. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down.
Remember this one thing, Mike. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 12 was nice last time, so they did it again. Another 12-yard pickup and another first down. So they come to the line for first down and 10. That's throw, Stafford. Going to run it, and he'll be forced out of bounds and pick up a couple on that one.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Here is second and 7. Now the Ravens use their first timeout, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. The shotgun, it's Stafford. That's hauled in on the left by Nakua. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout. Out of the gun, Stafford. That's into the hands of Corum. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Here's second down. They'll drop to throw. He'll check this down to Corum out of the backfield. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
This crowd into it now. It's 3rd and 2. Throwing again is Stafford. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. So now, a big spot coming here. This to even the score late. This one is on target, and it is good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter.
And this is where it pays to have a kicker you can trust, Mike. I mean, this is as big a spot as there is. 4th quarter, what does he do? He comes out and he delivers to tie up this game.
And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. This is 1st and 10. He'll work forward to about 4. It's 2nd down.
He's brought down at the 31. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
It's Jackson. Headed left, buying time. Now he'll run it. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. Double as good there. They get the 1st down and save a timeout.
That's just great awareness there, Mike. He's looking downfield. He doesn't see anything, but he is locked in to get that 1st down. He tucks it, becomes a runner, and gets past the marker.
Jackson now to throw on 1st down. Moving outside the pocket. That's going to wind up incomplete, but a penalty flag is down on the play. Let's see what that's all about. Two timeouts still in their back pocket. It's 1st and 10. They'll stick to the ground. Not much there. Maybe a yard. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their 2nd. And they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play.
At their 48-yard line.
They'll come up now for 2nd down. They'll try to throw here with Jackson. That's over the middle to the tight end, Andrews. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Now, timeout called. Let's see, you're looking at a long field goal try from here. So this might be one final heave to the end zone. So on is Tyler Luke in a big spot. This to win the game. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down.
A 48-yard attempt.
This kick is good. And it's celebration time. A walk-off victory on the game's final play. So it's a win here for the Ravens. They get themselves to field goal range for one final shot. Kicker delivers. They avoid overtime and come away with a 3-point victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Ravens are victorious as we say so long from Baltimore.
Of a model, that's so typical. Body of Adonis, that's so typical. Tail like a god, ugh, that's so typical. And he's still modest, that's so typical. Don't wanna talk about